Welcome back to another episode of the Cage Walk Podcast with Kayla, presented by OddSmoker MMA. Today, I have MMA fighter BJ, the Aceman Williams. How you doing?
I'm chilling, feeling good. How you doing?
Doing good. Man, doing good. So glad we were finally able to get this set up.
Yeah,
And
finally.
BJ is one of the. We said what?
I said, yeah, finally.
But it's all my fault now. Um, for those tuning in and watching, BJ is one of the first fighters I started sponsoring. I love working with BJ. We work on his merch designs, his graphics, and everything. He's always a great person to talk to. Got the shirt on today. Love it.
Appreciate it. Appreciate it.
Before, of course, before we dive into your title fights, let's talk about what started you doing MMA.
That's a great question. Oh, so I always been into, combat sports. Like, man, my favorite movie growing up was Blade, Tony Jaw, stuff like that. So I was always into it. And I always wanted to, start, but it was never a gym that caught my eye in, Gainesville. And so, I never started till, a little later on.
How what was I gonna say? I'm sorry.
Man, you just
So
waking up? What's
you've been
going
training
on?
for. No, I one was expecting a little more of a story to ask questions out of, but it's okay.
Okay.
Um,
That's the shorter version. That's the shorter version.
it's fine. We can do short versions. Just threw me off for a second.
Yeah.
Um, so you do train in Gainesville, but you also have a coach in Mississippi. How did you
Yeah.
get connected with Jake Reeves?
So Jake Reeves, my fiance, she took a great job in Mississippi. And so we just, it took some time. This is before my little girl. And we took some time with family, thought about it, and we were like, okay, let's go do that. And hopefully it's a gym I run into that I like. And it's just, man, I say it's God because I ran into Jake Reeves, Relentless MMA, and that's the best gym. I feel like that's the best gym to start up at, and just get going in Columbus, Mississippi. And so, man, I shout out them. I appreciate them guys, man. They got me started. I go back and train with them guys before every fight. Something I love to do. And man, without them guys, I probably would never started, man, because Gainesville, they ain't have that. Nothing caught my eye. You know what I'm saying? I'm very picky. I'm very picky person. So yeah, that's how I got started. Me and Jake still running deep, man.
Yeah, and Jake's at every one of your events, no matter where it is. You know, your last fight back in April with Island Fights. I mean, he went from Mississippi, came down to corner you for that fight. Then, along with is it Matthew? Was that his name?
Yep, Matt, Coach Matt.
Yeah. So I mean, you definitely. I mean, you're in great places. Relentless, like you said, is an amazing gym. And of course, you know the people that you train there, Johnny Slaughter.
Oh yeah,
You got you.
some killers.
Yeah.
That's some
Oh
up and
yeah.
comers.
You said what?
I said we got some up and comers for real, man. Johnny got to fight this weekend. If I'm not tripping, I'm excited for it, man. I'm
Yeah.
excited for it. Uh, got another guy
Yeah.
named Matt coming
I
up.
think.
Say it again.
Oh, so I'm going to see Johnny tonight. I'm going to the weigh-ins, and I'll be at the event tomorrow.
Okay.
Um,
Facts.
yeah. But you got like I said, you got the support, which is what you need as a fighter. Because now diving into it, I mean, you got 2 title shots coming up.
Yeah,
Your first one being you said what?
I said yeah, back to back.
Yeah, your first
Yeah.
one being June 27th versus Chris Cornett for Island Fights. I mean, he's a savage as well. I got to see him fight at the last Island Fights, and how are you feeling?
Uh, just on the title fight. This one coming up.
Yeah,
Uh, So I'm feeling good. I'm always going, feeling confident. I feel like confidence, man, that's key. That confidence, having the right mental in this sport is very important, as well as having the skills and athleticism. Hopefully make it
Mhm.
big. So that's very important having that confidence. So Chris Cornett, man, he looked tough. He like a dog. He
Mhm.
looked hungry. He a young fighter, and I seen his last fight, and he had a good ground game. So I'm working where I need to work at, and I can stand up.
Yeah.
And so I know he working on he work. You know what I'm saying? He got people watching me too. I see he got some people watching me, and so
Okay.
I'm excited for it. It's gonna be a tough fight, good fight. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah. I mean, we're down to the last few weeks. Has there been any challenges for this camp? Anything you've had to do different because it is your title shot? Or you're doing the same old, same old?
Honestly, I'ma always do same old, because I feel like you switch up doing things, you won't get better at what you're great at. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm solid everywhere. I haven't been able to show my ground game yet, So hopefully, you know, yeah, I don't know if he could take me down. That should be his best bet to try to take me down. Unless he catch me with something. You know what I'm saying? Some Conor Khabib type jump. But other than that, yeah, I'm excited to show my ground game, because man, uh, not to jump off topic, but aero boxing, man, we got some games with Florida. We got some killers here, man. I'm talking about, just yesterday I was getting beat up. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, we got some killers. We got a champion in there right now, pro champion, Javon Ross. We got some another killer in there, Josiah. My young killer, Preacher Boy, he just took his second fight. He having his second kickboxing fight in Ocala, Florida,
Oh, yeah.
last minute, and he doing that next week. So yeah, I mean, we got killers in here that want to fight, and so that's what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Aero
And that's what you
boxing.
need. You need to be, yeah. Let's say, and that's what you need. You need to be around the same people who are just as hungry as you are. You've got the
Yep,
same motivation who wants to go as far as you. That's the best way to train. I'm real excited for your upcoming fight. I'm so sad I can't be there this time.
it's good.
Um,
It's good. I got that other one coming up too, man. You got to beat that one.
you said what?
I said I got the other one coming up too in Mississippi. You got to beat it that one.
I will definitely be at that one. As long as I'm not working an event. Um,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
that's
yeah,
what's holding
yeah.
me back from this one. I got to work an event, or else I'd be down in Florida for sure.
Facts.
For Mississippi, all intents of being there. Talk to me a little bit about the SEFC fight. Your opponent, if you have one yet. We haven't talked much about that one.
Yeah. So that one, I'm really looking forward to that one. So the goal is, to go out there June 27th, get the job done, grab that belt. And SEFC, I want to shoot down to 170, because
Okay.
I want to make that weight. I want to hopefully Danny, the promoter, SEFC, find me I want a gritty wrestler or a gritty jiu-jitsu grappler, that fight at 170. So, really let me know if I go get that job done, get that belt at 170, I'll most likely go pro, but I'm gonna talk to my coaches, them, sit them down and see where they head at.
Yeah, that's gonna be my next question. When you're planning for going pro, when you started out, did you always have the intention of going pro and possibly the possibility of getting to the UFC?
So I'm very competitive. Anything I do, I'm competitive, man. That's why, a lot of people be asking, man, the Kobe jersey, man. It just, that man right there, he showed me what if you at that level where you want to be, and you want to get to that place, be competitive and just be all in, be all in at all times. And so that's why, Kobe, that's my idol. You know what I'm saying? God rest his soul. And so, yeah, man, just to be gritty, be real gritty. And didn't keep
I
calling
sure
me.
was about to ask you about the Kobe jersey because you
Yeah,
told me last time we did an interview. Wait for the real interview for that
yeah,
one.
yeah.
So y'all, if you're at the event and you see somebody wearing a Kobe jersey, it's going to be BJ. That's virtual for him. He wears it at every event. So if you're looking
Yeah,
for the man, that's right there.
yeah, yeah, yeah. For sure.
um, let's talk a little about BJ outside of the cage. You know, you do have a daughter, you have a fiance, you work full time, you train full time. How has that? Um, how have you been able to balance everything?
That's a great question. The way I balance everything is, take it day by day, and it's very mental because man, this is the way I want to be at, man. I want, eventually, hopefully, I get to the UFC, or whoever, the big dogs that give me that call, after I got to get the job done. I got to go do what I'm doing at amateur, all right now,
Yeah.
all my wins is KO, TKO. I feel like I'm a silent fighter. And so long as I take that to the, take it to the, the next level, I should be getting that call for sure. And
Yeah.
just taking, just taking a day out, day by day, because the
Okay.
family, you be away from your family, you know what I'm saying? Like they know, like man, the work I put in, they know. And so it's just me being away from them, my daughter, hours after hours. It's tough, but in the long run, it's gonna pay off. I promise them that it's gonna pay off.
Yeah. And I think the positive is having such a supportive spouse as well, you know.
Yeah,
Um, so and that's what you need, you know, for her to she understands, you know, this is what you want to do to provide for your family, you know.
yeah,
Also, shout out to your fiance, happy birthday. I knew yesterday was her
yeah.
birthday.
We finna skip town now. We finna skip town in a minute.
You said what?
I said we finna skip town in a minute. Go chill.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
put
I
some
won't
clothes
keep you
on.
too much
Yeah,
longer then. Well, that's awesome. You know, you need that little vacation.
yeah.
Just a couple more questions. I don't want to keep you from that. Um,
Oh, we
since
chilling.
you
We chilling.
started, okay, all right.
Yeah, we
Um,
good.
we're good. All right. What has been the most rewarding aspect of being an MMA fighter?
Most. I'm saying the people I met, the people I'm meeting right now, man. Bro, people reach out to me through the DMs. Just my coaches too, just meeting them. Like Jake Reeves, I met Alan Bletcher, met him up
Hmm.
close, was able to meet him, shake his hand. Very smart man. So it's like, yeah, you see these fighters, but they regular people at the end of the day, and they just they're solid people too. So I was able to meet Alan Bletcher. That's just one person right now. It's several different ones, but
Yeah.
just meeting people, man. I'm a real people's person too. So I could damn near talk to anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so being able to meet new people, aero boxing in Gainesville, we bringing in we getting new athletes in, just talking to them, what they want to do, helping them. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Just seeing and meeting new people is a good thing.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
the connections is a big part of it. You know, the connections is what gets you places.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, you fight in Mississippi, you fight in Florida, you keep meeting the right people. You know, you could be fighting in anywhere, California, Pennsylvania, just wherever. It just takes you to all these different places. Just opens your eyes up to a whole nother world, other promotions, more fighters. So it's
Yeah.
always a great thing. Um, sorry. Let's talk about
Yeah.
from the first time you walked to. Wait, we already talked about that. I'm sorry. I was about to ask you the first time you went to the cage to now. Oh my God. Um, what is I know you said Kobe's your inspiration. Are there any fighter inspirations that you have that you like to follow, learn from them, watch their fighting styles?
My favorite fighter in the UFC is Max Holloway. But I just
Okay.
me and him, we don't Like, you know what I'm saying? Every fighter got their own game, their own strut. You know what I'm saying? So it's like some people say I emulate Adesanya, I emulate Anderson Silva, stuff like that. But I feel like we all different. I see their games, I see my game. I like some of this stuff they throw. And so, that's the game, man. You got to go out there and watch it, study it, see what you like, implement it into your game, see if it worked. If it worked, keep it in your bag, you keep it moving.
I like that. And Maxwell is definitely a great fighter. I'm still looking forward to this fight coming up.
Oh, yeah.
I am
he got to get this one.
I'm gonna say, don't hate me. I'm a Poirier fan. I also like Holloway. What?
I like Poirier.
Yeah, and I think it's just too because it's his retirement fight. That my heart obviously lays with Poirier, but I truly, and that's going to be a great fight. I cannot wait for it.
So I personally know it's going to be a good fight, and so I know it's his retirement fight as well. But long as it's a good fight, long as it's a good fight, I'm good with it. I'm going Max though. Come on, I'm going Max.
As I said, don't hate me. I was going the other way. Okay. Hypothetically, if you could fight any fighter in any weight class and you're in the cage, and you had to pick one fighter to fight, whether current roster or a retired fighter, who would you want to fight and why?
Great question. I'm gonna say Anderson Silva. Yeah, Anderson Silva. Because I feel like that's a great matchup. We both southpaw. I like to switch stances. He can switch stances, but he prefers southpaw. It's a kick I like to throw at southpaws out of orthodox. So, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, I'm supposed to say I feel like I beat Silva, man. I feel like I beat him. But I like Silva, man.
I'm trying to study the poster right there.
That's my boy. That was a disgusting kick, though. I kind of land similar to my last fight. I land one.
Yeah.
It was pretty similar. I looked down. The camera angle didn't pick it up, but I looked down and I shot it up the middle. I caught him, but I ain't put that much power on it though. That was a good kick.
I mean, that's what you got to do. Take your shots, Too bad, unfortunately, cameras don't always capture the best moments, right?
Yeah.
Let's see. Just a couple more things. After weight cut, because obviously cutting weight sucks for everybody. You can't eat. You can't eat your favorite stuff. Do you have a favorite go-to food?
That's a great question. Go-to food after? Hey, Jake know this too. Forget about the food. It's depending on what I'm feeling that day. If I want a freaking salad, I'm gonna get me a salad. If I want a burger, I'm gonna get me a burger. If I want some seafood, I'm gonna get some seafood. But what I know I really want, Jake know this too. Little Debbie's. One of them damn Little Debbie's, man. It could be the zebra cake, the Star Crunch, the fucking goddamn honey bun. Man, I'm getting a Little Debbie for sure. Every fight, I'm eating me a Little Debbie.
Look, when you come up here in Mississippi, I'm gonna have a whole box for you.
Nah, I don't do that. I'm trying to get away from it, but it's so hard, bro. Me and Jake always talking about this. This shit's so hard, bro.
I won't do it though.
Don't do it.
Fine. No, I'm just kidding. Let's see. That's really wrapping up all my questions that I have for you. Anything you want to add? Anyone you want to shout out? What?
So you don't got no more? That's it? We good?
Yeah, just tell me, anyone you want to shout out, give thanks to?
Definitely, man. Shout out to Relentless MMA, Columbus, Mississippi. If you want a gym to start off up at, or do big things at, man, Relentless MMA Mississippi. Shout out to Jake, Randy, Mo, the guys that's behind Jake, Phil, some other guys I'm missing. But shout out to that whole team, man. Shout out to Aero Boxing, best gym in fucking Florida area, Ocala, Gainesville. I can't say Tampa. Tampa got some solid gyms, bro. They got some solid gyms, but bro, Aero Boxing, man, we got four title fights. Four title fights. I don't know no other gym right here doing that. We got two title fights pro, two title fights amateur. You know what I'm saying? And so, bro, Aero Boxing, the best gym if you want to start up at. Shout out to Coach Matt. Shout out to the team, to Saya, the Big Four. You know, my team, Javonis, D, the Preacher Boy. My boy fight next week. I'm happy, man. I just like a team that's fighting, man. Because I'm the most consistent motherfucker. I don't know if you know that or not. I'm fucking consistent.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm talking about. Bro. I was looking at the topology, looking at the list, just the rankings, man. I just see the guy. I see 1, 2, 3, 4. It's ranked in Florida and ranked in Mississippi. Bro, I'm talking about you see 25, one fight, they got another fight July. You know what I'm saying? This is the second fight of the year. I'm going on my fourth fight. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't tripping. 1, 2, 3. I'm going on my fourth fight this year. So hopefully I get about 3, 4 more fights in. Knock on wood, no injury. You know what I'm saying? You know,
Yeah.
it's a blessing, bro, to be able to fight as much as I am, not taking too much damage. You know what I'm saying? My last fight, I got hit pretty hard, though. Shout out Tim. You hit me, my boy. Hey, you hit me. But, yeah, man, shout out to them, man. Shout out to them. Shout out my fiance, my daughter, my niece, Kanaya. Man, they know the work I'm putting in, man. My niece she'll get home from school. Uncle Bobby, you going to training? I'm like, yep, I'm gonna go train, man. I'm gonna go hit the weight, go shoot the training. Right after training, I'll shoot back to the gym or go get an ice bath, sauna work. You know what I'm saying? Just them the ones that know how great I want to be. And so I want to really shout them out. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
And you are definitely one. You said, yeah, I'd say you're definitely one of the most committed fighters that I've met, in the consistency, when we talk and most of the time when we can't make things work topic between us is because you're either training, being a father, work, so like I can see that consistency, that strive and then in the motivation to be the best of the best, and as a fan and a friend, that gains so much respect, makes me respect you even more. Especially being a fighter that we sponsor, I love that in you.
Yeah.
I did forget a question, so one more question.
Yeah, we good.
For an up and coming fighter, first time in the gym, what advice do you have for them?
Be consistent. Be consistent. You know what I'm saying? Because that's more consistent you are, the better you're gonna get, man. Like even when I don't have fights coming up, man, I'm training. You know what I'm saying? Not even saying like, say for instance, like every day with the guys training, just at least you getting something in. You doing something. You know what I'm saying? You in the gym, you doing sauna work. I feel like that sauna work prepping your body, getting your body used to them cuts. You doing weight training. You doing just sprints. You don't got to do it all fucking day. Go do it about 30 minutes. Just stay consistent on something. You know what I'm saying? Stay consistent.
Mm-hmm.
And you gotta love it. You gotta love it. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you want to do something big. You know what I'm saying? You gotta love it. For sure.
Oh yeah, that's some great advice for sure. I definitely want to have you back on after this fight when you get that belt,
Yeah.
and I have you on again talk about for your second title shot for SCFC in August. So, we still got some more opportunities to bring you back on for sure. This is more of a get to know BJ, talk a little bit about your upcoming fight,
Yeah.
and we can do a few more, talk about camp and break down your last fight and stuff like that. I do appreciate you getting on. I'm glad we were able to find the time.
Facts. I appreciate you, Caleb.
Of course. Where can any new viewers or followers find you on social media?
You can find me on right now. I'm really only on freaking the Instagram. I be on Facebook because it's connected. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, you can find me on Instagram. I am underscore BJ underscore MMA. Facebook, you can find me at I might change it soon, but Bobby Williams on Facebook. And but yeah, that's the main thing. I got TikTok too. I forget the name. I be posting on there sporadically. I don't be on there a lot. But I forget the TikTok. But yeah, you get what I'm saying. Forget TikTok. Yeah.
Y'all
I don't
make
be on
sure to
Twitter
give
either.
BJ here a follow. Oh, go ahead. What?
I said I don't be on Twitter either. I need to, but I'm picky. I like what I like.
Hey, baby steps.
Huh?
Baby steps.
Yeah. Yeah.
um, guys, make sure that you follow BJ here on Instagram. Give him some more following. Keep track of his journey, y'all. And make sure to tune in for Island Fights on June 27th in Pensacola, Florida, where he's gonna get his middleweight title belt. He's gonna take that away from Chris Cornett. Calling it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
BJ,
Yeah.
as hell yeah, as
Yeah.
always, it's such a pleasure to talk to you. And can't wait to talk to you again soon.
Appreciate it, Kayla.
Of course. You have a great rest of your day.
All right, have a good one. I'm gonna talk to you later.
Of course.